When the third night came, that's when it all began. I had opened the door to the Fazbear Fright. As I had walked in, it looked different. Papers were thrown all on the floor. I picked one up and it read, "I'm tired. I can't sleep. It's been haunting me for days. I can't stop it." I want it to stop, but I can't make it stop. So I'm gonna end it. I had no idea what it meant at first, but then I had some feeling that this was a suicide note. I ignored it, just kept walking to my office in the dark hallway. As I had entered my office, I noticed I had received a call. It was the guy who had called me 2 other times. He had wanted to check up on me and say, "Hey bud, want to make sure your day's going okay. Just watch yourself tonight. They're coming. I can't prepare myself for whatever they have in store." Oh my God. Listen, I can't stay here anymore. I gotta go. I'm just gonna say this. Be careful. Watch your back. 'Cause they're coming. I'd heard some noise.
Came back. I will always come back.
It sounded like someone saying, "Come back."
Little bastard children.
It was a disturbing voice. Nothing I'd heard before.
Those rusty buckets of bolts.
I'd noticed
Became possessed by the little brats. They came for me.
something was happening, and I had noticed it. Somehow, this thing jumped out at me.
Don't try to hide, 'cause
I took a look at this monstrosity.
We're gonna find you, and then it's time to die.
He had sang a lovely song
There's nowhere you can hide,
that sounded
'cause
dreadful.
we'll find you. That's what we do. Fazbear's Fright will be your final resting place. If Springtrap doesn't kill you, then you can be sure one of the others will. You don't need to fear me. I have no desire to harm you. That doesn't mean I won't.
I had covered my ears so I wouldn't hear the monstrosity of what he'd have. But it only gotten worse. My thing that I had to reboot was almost done. I rebooted it, and it was done. And I just noticed something. In the hallway, the monstrosity that I had witnessed before was there. Springtrap. He's right there. He's standing there. He's watching me. I don't know what he wants. If he wants to kill me, or maybe he wants to be friends. Everything kept making me lose my mind. I didn't understand it. I didn't leave. I just sat in my chair, watching him as he had looked at me, haunting me. But I had to check my tablet. Maybe I can move him with the sound, the Balloon Boy sound, from the old pizzeria. I thought that might work. I don't know if it will, so I gave it a try. But I regretted it. I looked at my cameras and he was right there, right in the door. If I made one single move, he would kill me. I couldn't do anything now. I'm trapped here in this damn place. I thought this was the end. But he spoke. You. This place that you are in is nightmare. It's nightmare for you, for me, and for the kids that live here. You will know everything soon. You will know everything that I've done to the kids. Everything. He'd left. But wouldn't he want to kill me? Not leave? My body was shaking in fear. I looked at the time and it was 4 a.m. Just one more hour to go. But I had fell asleep. I woke up around 5 a.m. 58. The timer's almost done. But I'd noticed one thing. My phone had some news update on it. I'd hit the up button. It canceled it. And that's when I saw him. I had seen something disturbing. When you get that feeling, when you see him, he was there. Springtrap was not done with me. He was in the hall, looking at me. Disturbingly. It was one of the most horrifying things I've seen in my life. I couldn't look at what I was seeing. It was too disturbing. Although I noticed something in his hands before he had knocked me unconscious and ran at me. It was a phone.